Hey everyone, this is Elena Strongbow. That's my in-game name in Shroud of the Avatar. Just a quick little one. This may take a little bit longer than the other ones. I just want to show you where you can find some of the obsidian recipes for crafting. I'm not sure what I'm going to get, but I can show you where one of the spots I just found this week, just exploring. So we're looking at Sodamap here, sodamap.com, and you can tell where Brittany is. And just to the south and to the west, there's Nightshade Pass. If you go into Nightshade Pass, I'll see if I can get in there. Most of it is pretty light archers and stuff, but over here there's a troll. Let me get zoomed in here. If you get past him, you can run your way up here and get up into the fortress. There's a bunch of zigzag patterns. There's a lot of kobold archers and mages and I think fighters. Once you actually get cleared and up to here, you can run. You don't have to fight them all if you've got good enough armor. Run down this path across the bridge and run into the fortress. There's a door there. It'll take you into it. It's another level load, so you leave all this behind. Once you actually do that, you end up here in the Hilt Fortress. So I'm going to show you how to get to it, and a little bit of fighting in here to get to the actual potions, and we got to deal with some slimes, which are kind of a pain in the butt. They're harder to kill, and they will split apart, and they can knock you out pretty quick. So let me get my Phoenix up here. I am in as Elena here. I'm using primarily archery at this point. Got some food left, yeah. So archery skills are pretty good on here. I'm getting a lot better at this. I've got 92 up on my range combat, and you can tell I'm working down the tree here in the 80s, 70s. 64, I've got to work this one eventually, and these are up. I have everything turned off except rapid fire. I'm just working on that, and right now I've got 150 in my pool, so anytime I'm using rapid fire, it should, you know, I'm just trying to gain that up slowly. So anyways, so you come in, first entrance here, you can go all the way down to the end. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do something real quick here. I've got a lot of loot that I picked up on my last pass here, so let me just get rid of some of this, so I can lighten my load. I am at 319 and out of 284, so gotta find some heavy stuff here. The swords will do it. I looted this earlier, so basically what I'm losing is scrap metal at this point. So I'm at 279. I'm gonna get just a little bit lighter. All right, and 250. Not a bad thing to do once you start off in a place you're going to start doing some fighting. Make sure you get your food buff on, which I do up here. I still have some spider legs going. Make sure you're not weighted. Make sure your armor is doing good. You've got enough ammunition and that kind of fun stuff. I had a ton last night. I should be good here. 920 arrows. So I'm ready to go. So I'm going to run down here. There's one entrance area here, and some archers and fighters and stuff. So let's go ahead and kill them off. I'm going to try using my rapid fire as much as I can, because that's, once again, I'm trying to... and if you get kind of loaded in here, back up if you're for single. I try not to have anybody but get behind me so I can see what's going on. I should take care of that guy. Get some heals going here. Ooh, I'm gonna get hit here. I gotta pounce out. Actually, down to 23 in health. Don't feel like dying in here, so I'm gonna bounce out and bounce back in. This is just part of the fun of doing this thing solo. I grabbed too many of them at once. So I'm gonna bounce outside of Hill Fortress back into the Nightshade Pass, back in the top. I'm probably gonna get attacked here because there's some guys on the outside. I'm just gonna turn around and come back in. There's a fighter right there, so I'm going to go right back in. And you notice that my health up there, everything's all reloaded. So you refresh all your stats once you come out of a scene and go into the next scene. So the only thing I would have lost here is from my Phoenix. He's probably gone. But the one mage, Cobalt Mage, is actually still going to be there. So I got one archer down. The mage is down. And he's down. I'm not going to loot them. I don't want them to respawn right now. I want them to respawn as slow as they can. Alright. Oops. Alright, so he's gone. I saw there was still a fighter in here. I'm going to go in there and take care of him. There he is. And you may not see many guys in this entrance area, but they will come from up top. So sometimes they'll come down the stairs. Alright, so he's gone. Take my bow off so I can heal up a little bit. So you come in, there's some obsidian thrones, nothing really interesting on the first level that I've seen. You can come up to the second level and you want to go to the opposite end, kind of back where you came in at. Maybe not. Let's see. Looks like you come up the stairs and actually the entrance is right there. I missed that one. There's a fire here. You're an archer. Oh, I got two here. Kite around. Gone here, and that guy's gone. Put that bow away so I can get some gains or get my health back again. And just, you're going to wind your way around some of the corners here. Just peek around the corner, see if there's anybody there. So into the first level, up to the second level, go in through the thing, and then you can wind your way down. There's a guy hidden right here. So let me get him out of the way. So he's an archer. They're pretty light to do. Here goes the... Alright, so he's gone. And there's another one here. Alright, so he's out of the way. Health is fine, I just want to get my focus back up. So, you're going to come down, you get like a cross intersection, just keep going straight through it. And go down to here. There is some weapons here, so if you want to loot, I'm pretty loaded. You can grab all this stuff off. This is actually really good for scrap metal. Stuff on the wall, armor down here, see all this plate and chest and everything. So you can go through there. There's even more weapons here. Once again, it's really good for scrap. And I'm full, so I'm going to bring my bow back out. There's a... Here's where the hard part is. You got... They're in this room. There's a few slimes. You don't want to fight them. You want to run past this. Try not to attract them. What you want to do is go all the way down to the end here. or there's definitely going to be a lot more slimes. And you want to try and run around and get them out of this room. So let's see if I can get them aggroed onto me. Alright, let's see if I can get them out here as much as possible. I'm going to start taking some hits on this, so be careful. There's a lot of them. There it is. So I'm going to see if I can get them. Alright, so I've got some more coming out from the room there. Now here's the trick. When you get in here, get your bow away because you can't be in combat mode to open up chests. But this chest right here, oh please, he's coming. I'm not going to get a chance. There it is. In that container, I've already looted it on my past one, so I'll pop out of here. Get safely away from those guys. So you come down here straight, you go past them, you try to draw all these slimes out. In that chest, in that left room, you're going to find, when you come into your first time, you're going to find things like, what's the one I got last time? Recipe for the Obsidian Spear. This is something you can't get from a store, you have to buy it. You either have to go find it in here, or you have to actually go buy it off a player. I got it, I've already learned this one, so I'm actually going to go around and just put that right on my vendor for 1,000 gold. So made my way in here, get down there. Last time I actually got two. I got one for like an obsidian ingot. It changes. So if I don't have it, I put it in my recipe book. If it's something that I do have, then I just automatically picked up something for, you know, that I can sell for about 1,000 gold really easily. And I'll go put it over in our vendor in Owl's Head. And plus you can get a ton of scrap. If you sell it, you can sell it. Most of the stuff you steal, you can't. It has no value, so it's just scrap material. So, but if you're a crafter, it's a great place to pick it up. You saw all the plate chests and everything else I could pick up there, so you can do it really quickly. So, that was it. Just want to show you how to get into the Hilt Fortress. If you're not a mid-level to upper mid-level character, this is going to be a little bit too hard to do. If you're not doing it with by solo mode, you're going to have to do it inside of a party. But you can run up and get into the Hilt Fortress without having to fight through everything. Then once you're in, you just got to make your way through some kobolds and stuff down here. And then once you're past all like I call it the weapon room, it's down these stairs. And that last room on the left is where you can dig up some obsidian recipes. As I find others in the game, I'll make videos about them, but just wanted to show one spot I was able to get them and share that out with you. So. That was it. Once again, this is Elena Strongbow from Shroud of the Avatar. If you like what you see here, please subscribe to the channel or give a like or a comment on the video. You can also find me at sodatutorials.com. Have a good one.